Good morning. Just to quickly show you how to set up a Captive portal, you would click on the project. Once you've clicked on the project, there's one of two things. You either need a EG device, a gateway device, so anything from EG105 to a 300 series or the new 1510 series. On MBRs you can also do it. It's just a bit different, so let me know if you have an MBR. If you have an MBR, I have to just create something new for you. So this is the EG. You either need the EG or a Wi-Fi 6 access point. So this is a Wi-Fi 6 access point. Where do you see the model? I don't know where you see the model here. Okay, but if you click on it, then it'll show you the model there. So this is Wi-Fi 62260 access point. So how you set it up is you go to Accounts, Captive Portal. Under Captive Portal, you see I have a few that I've already done, but you can click Add Captive Portal. Then you say a policy name. Then you can say inner or external. So external means you're pointing it to a different customer. Inner means that you're or a different provider, a third-party provider. Okay. This means that you are doing the Captive portal, or the cloud will do the Captive portal, and then the network. So once you have the network that you have selected, you can just select that network. So you have to create a separate VLAN perhaps for the guest Wi-Fi if you haven't. So you can just do all of that, and then seamless online. This just means the so if let's say it's a hotel, I go to the hotel, I check in, punch in my voucher code, and I leave to go exploring. I come back within 1 day, I will seamlessly connect to the Wi-Fi again. Okay, so that's it. Then you can add a page. So you can create a new page, give it a name, and then you can give it so do you want one-click login, voucher login, account, SMS. So SMSs work, but we don't send the SMSs. You have to have your own Twilio account, and then the registration works as well. So let's say you want to do vouchers, you click on a voucher, you have a post URL login that you can put in, so you can put in the company's website or advertisement page for example. Then you have multiple options you can choose from here. You can upload your own images, you can do this, you can add welcome messages, terms and conditions, copyrights. So it's like a live update. So if you say welcome, alright, if you say welcome here, you'll see that here it updates. It's very small, but you can change the text size over here. So you'll see that it's bigger now. So you can change the logos, everything. You can read through all of these settings, and then once you've done this, you can say OK. So now we said OK. It's creating the portal now, or the page. So now I have 3 that I can select from. So we created this one. So you must select one that has a blue tick. If you don't select one, you can't say OK. Alright, so we can say OK. Now it's creating the portal, so you'll see new test over here. There it is. And then you have to create voucher code. So you'll go to user management. Under user management, you have groups. I would recommend that you create groups first. So you can say new test. Then you have the price. It doesn't show currency, it just shows a value, but we don't support any payment method, so they're going to have to pay at reception. The reception can give them a voucher or something like that if that's what you want to do. Concurrent devices you can select from, so how many devices are connected, period they are allowed to be connected to. Quota is only supported by RUGI access point, not a RAI access point. So this, if you only use the RAI device, just leave on unlimited. You can select how fast they are allowed to connect by 10 megs for example, and then you can bind MAC addresses. Bind MAC addresses only works for vouchers. It doesn't work for anything else. So if you have vouchers and you want to bind the MAC addresses, you can do that. And then you have the SSID or network you can connect it to. So this one I created for the MART network, or so I would recommend. This is only, for example, let's say you have 3 captive portals running on the same network and you want to create a batch of vouchers just for the guest network. Then you have to link this SSID or network to the guest network, meaning that this user group and any vouchers associated with it will only work with the guest group, not with the other captive portals. Okay, and we can say okay. Once we've done that, you can go to vouchers. Now you can add vouchers. So you can say quantity, you want 5 or 20 for example. I think you could do, I want to say 500 at a time. I don't know. Yeah, 500 at a time. I was correct, yeah. Okay, but I'm not going to do 500. User groups, now we can say new test. and then you can specify how you want your vouchers to look as well. Alphabetic numeric, or alphanumeric, or alphabetic, or just numeric, and then you can specify how long it should be. Okay, once I've created those, they pop up here, not used, so there's the top 5, and then there you go, you're ready to be used. So if you want to confirm that everything has synced through, you can go to the local device. I can actually just log into the device because I'm local. So if you want to check that it's synced through to the EG, you can log into the EG. Once you've logged into the EG, you can click on gateway. You can go to advanced. I'm just looking for authentication, so advanced authentication, and then you can see, okay, cloud authentication is enabled, network type layer 2, here are the networks that are synced, so that's good. So then you know everything will work perfectly fine. Okay, yeah, that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.